When you focus on yourself and stay silent, you realize your true power. They notice you're quiet and decide you're done. No clapback must mean you've got nothing to say. Let them think that. While they're live streaming every thought, you're mapping the terrain. Silence isn't quitting, it's recon. Stay still long enough, and you'll know whether the next move is yours or if they're still stuck on replay. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, think of this as your weekly reminder that attention you give yourself is the only currency that never crashes. Today, we're looking at why the quiet ones quietly rewrite the game while the loud ones keep quoting last season's script. Grab some water, thirsty minds gossip, hydrated minds build. Section 1. The misread signal. Most folks treat silence like an empty seat. Something's missing. But empty seats are exactly how chess players see the whole board. Think of the last meeting you sat through. Whoever talked the loudest owned the first 10 minutes. By minute 11, everyone was scrolling. By minute 30, the person who hadn't said a word at minute 3 was running the follow-up thread. Silence didn't lose. It waited until the room ran out of drama and slipped one sentence that bent the story. First layer, watch without broadcasting. People brag about hustle, but nobody posts screenshots of restraint. Restraint grows in the dark, while hustle burns under lights. Section 2. The Machiavellian Pause. Machiavelli, half joking, half not, said the prince who speaks last, usually speaks least, and wins most. Modern take. Whoever owns the pause owns the play. Picture a negotiation table. They drop a brutal anchor price. If you gasp or counter right away, you're dancing to their tune. Instead, you go silent, not blank-focused. While they scramble to fill the air, you're clocking twitches, breathing, which numbers they skip. 45 seconds later, they revise the offer against their own script. Second layer, patience as power. Patience looks sleepy until it reprices the room. Section 3. Emotional detachment as offense. Reacting emotionally is like swinging a sword in a closet. You'll nick yourself first. Detachment isn't apathy, it's distance management. NBA defenders stay low, never bite the first pump fake. Looks lazy, they're just saving their vertical. Same at work. The co-worker tosses sarcasm bait and waits for you to jump. You answer with a calm, interesting, and keep typing. They've lost rhythm, you've taken the wheel. Third layer, flat tone as trapdoor. People expect a mirror, give them drywall and they punch themselves on the rebound. Section 4. Silence as sanctuary. Noise is the new nicotine, legal, social, quietly toxic. Silence is the detox center nobody Instagrams. Fresh data out of University of Oregon, October 2024. 2 hours of deliberate quiet bumped alpha wave power by 23%. Brain went from frantic browser tab to clean desktop. Your nervous system can't tell Instagram pings from a lion, it only knows the alarm is on. Silence flips the alarm off and reroutes glucose to long-term planning. Fourth layer, the sanctuary reboot. Every quiet minute is a deposit in your future focus savings account. Section 5. Controlled intimidation. Intimidation doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's just the absence of noise that makes knees wobble. Picture the bouncer at the bar door still, arms crossed, 0 words. No threats, just presence. Silence whispers, I've already run the math on anything you could try. Same in a boardroom, the exec who never raises her voice, yet every deadline tightens when she walks in. Fifth layer, presence without performance. The less you do, the more they believe you can do. Section 6. The Untouchable Blueprint. Researchers at the Naval War College ran a war game last year. 2 equal sides. Side A live tweeted every move. Side B went radio silent for 14 days. By day 15, Side A had burned 37% more energy and exposed supply lines. Side B hit 3 nodes and owned the map by lunch. Takeaway: strategic invisibility makes you untouchable. You can't be cancelled if no one knows your next step. You can't be outbid if no one knows what you value. You can't be triggered if you're not holding the trigger. 6th layer. The untouchable loop: silence to observe, to calibrated strike, to back to silence. Frictions for people still reacting to your last move. Section 7. The Closing Strike. Real power isn't the pile-up of noise. It's the single, quiet swing that lands. A blacksmith heats the metal, waits, strikes once. Your life works the same. Tonight, pick one conversation you've rehearsed in the shower, maybe the "where is this going" talk. Don't rehearse louder, rehearse 0. Let the silence heat the room until they speak first. When they do, wait 1 more beat, then answer with half the words you planned. That sentence lands like a 10-pound hammer. 7th layer. Inevitability as a signature. After a while, people stop asking if you'll act. They just wonder when. That wondering is the final leverage. Blueprint you can run tonight. Step 1. Pick one energy-draining scene: group chat, family dinner, Zoom call. Instead of upping the volume, drop all input. Camera off, mic mute, body still. Step 2. While everyone else performs, run observation: who cuts whom off, who backpedals, who eye checks for approval. Step 3. When emotions peak, drop one calm sentence, low volume, conversational. Watch the whole room contract toward you. You just leveraged silence into a takeover. Works everywhere: boardrooms, relationships, the argument inside your own head. All you need is a chair and closed lips. If this clicked, hit subscribe, not because I'm loud, but because you'll hear me when the timing is right. Drop a single word in the comments, just one, that names the room you'll try this in. Conclusion. Imagine 2 phones down to 1% battery. One starts pinging for a charger, everyone hears, no one helps, screen dies in public. The other flips to airplane mode, slips into a pocket, recharges unseen, comes back at 100%. Which one owns tomorrow's meeting? Exactly. When you focus on yourself and stay silent, you don't just save energy, you download the code running everyone else. Stay quiet, stay calculating, stay inevitable.